video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a stock analysis on Ondas Holdings. Now, as you can see, recently it exploded absolutely crazy. As you can see, earlier this year it was trading below $1, and now in pre-market as well, it's trading at 7.85 bucks. So it is up by an insane amount this year, which is something you should note because you should be quite a bit careful. This sometimes when this happens, we also see drop-offs again. But overall, it has been an amazing stock recently. And the reason that is also because we have this positive earnings here. As you can see, they hit it right on the nose, and they're up by 21% on their revenue, which is very, very nice. Now, something you should note about this company is it has had quite a rough past. If we make each candle a day instead of an hour, as you can see when it was first publicly traded, it was traded way too high, and they even had to do a reverse stock split at 3-1 right after it was publicly traded. So this means, of course, that is not a great thing to happen. But as you can see also earlier, we have very low volume. As you can see currently, we have quite a lot of volume because we have quite a lot of trades. Of course, that is nice, but this means the stock chance side might be hyped, and we might see some falls later this year. So be a bit careful. Now the next proper support level or breakthrough point we have that is about 8.2, as you can see right up here. Breakthrough is right up here. Then the next level we have that's going to break through is right around here, right around 9.7 bucks. Chances are if we break through this, it's going to have a nice continuing upwards. Now if we make each candle an hour again, as you can see right here in the RSI, it has been quite up and down. Now recently we have been quite in the positive of the RSI, as you can see above 50 and below 70. This is the upper channel, meaning stock is trading upwards. It also has a few overbought moments. Now overbought is when there's way more buyers than there are sellers in the market. When it's up here above 70, it's also often quite more volatile. We do see some dips down here into the sold channel, as you can see right here, that is below 50 and 30. This is when there's more sellers than buyers in the market. But overall, recently, as you can see, even from all the way back here, we have quite a lot of nice time up here in the upper ISI, which is absolutely great. And we see very few oversold moments. We only have a few peaks down here, and we have this quite huge valley, but that was back in February of this year. But hopefully, we can just continue on our ride upwards. Now, the market cap of this company is $2.46 billion, and the beta is 1.85. So it is a small company with a quite high beta, so we might see some huge gains and some huge losses. That is something you should be prepared of. Now, as you can see down here in the revenue, it's not looking the best, but that doesn't matter in my opinion, because as you can see right now, they have very little debt compared to the cash. And because the market cap of the company is so large, they can also take up a lot more debt in order to keep on financing their operations until they can take a profit. And I do like this company quite a lot these days because they have what is called autonomous surveillance drones, as you can see right in here. That is how they make their money. That is on these Ondas autonomous systems, and that is security drones. And they're especially great for airports. And we are seeing in Europe quite a lot of problems with drones hovering above airports and military bases. And I think Ondas Holding can get quite a nice market share if they can penetrate the European market. But as you can see, currently they are only in the United States, so hopefully they can get into the European market, and which would be absolutely crazy because there is no European counterpart which has drones which can take down other drones. They have one called the Iron Drone, which simply flies into enemy drones to down them. Now, as you can see, currently the price of sales is quite insane at this point. It is at 72, which is quite a lot, meaning it is trading at 72 times what it is selling off, so be a bit careful about that. Now, if we're in here, as you can see for the seasonals for the stock, if we go all the way back to 2018, as you can see, it is quite coin flip. As you can see, we have some years with absolute horrid performance, and we have some years great. As you can see, 2018 to 2024, absolutely amazing years. This year alone up by 191%, which is absolutely bonkers. But just also note, as you can see, 19 and in 18, let me just make this a bit smaller. As you can see, we have so few trades in the market that it is straight lines going upwards and downwards and sideways, which means that right now it has gotten on people's radars, but overall it is quite an unknown company, which is often something you should be aware of because this means we can see huge losses. Let's say if there's a huge stockholder and they decide to sell them all. On the technicals for this stock for the day, it's a buy, and for the month, it is a strong buy because, of course, this. I mean, just look at this, absolutely amazing. And we even have a golden cross right here, all the way back from May, which hasn't been broken yet, which is absolutely amazing. With analyst rating on this, we have 5 strong buy and 1 sell and 1 hold. But because it has risen so much recently, even though we have a lot of strong buys, the average price is actually below the current trading price, which is also a reason I think you should be a bit careful with a stock like this. Now, as you can see as well in the EPS, we're estimating that they're going to have a positive EPS in 2028, which is going to be nice. As you can see down here, they're also estimating to make quite a lot more money rapidly. But as you can see right now, they're making hardly any money, and next year and this year as well, really it's not that great. So overall, be very, very careful because this stock is trading at a quite high price compared to earlier. So be very, very careful. Now that was my stock analysis on Ondas Holding. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the comment to analyze in the comment section below.